Okay, quick video, no bullshit. This is for you, Tom. You have a DC-40. This is a DC-65, or you could have a DC-41, whatever. They are not the same machine. But everything I'm going to tell you here still applies to yours. Okay, first off, basic maintenance. Post-motor, or pre-motor filter, lives inside of here. It's that big thing that if you can read, it says filter right there. Pull that out. This here, wash it on the inside, and kind of, they say use cold water, I say bullshit, use soap, use hot water, scald the piss out of it, wring the piss out of it, blow dry it is what I do, so there's no moisture in there, and then stick it back in, and it should be good as clean. Post-motor filter lives down in here. Untwist that little blue thing, which I'm sure you figured it out because you probably tinkered with it a lot, knowing you. This twists out. Preferably twist it in the right way, unless you're an idiot like me. This, take it to the sink. Hot water, soap. Bang the shit out of it, you know, just hit it like it owes you money. You don't do that on the filter media side, you'll ruin those. There's never really anything in here, but if you feel the need to agitate it or whatever, use a spray jet and just kind of do that with the inside. There's rarely any dirt in here, that's usually just motor carbon. Twister on, take this, and we will screw it back on until you hear this lovely noise. If it clogs, there are several places it can clog. It can clog here at the head. If you want to, we'll go ahead and lay it back like that. There's a C-clip here that holds that head in. It comes off like that, and then the whole head comes off if you need to get it. Get at it. Come on. Come on. Come on. There. There's two tabs on either side of the machine that lifts up. That should come off. You can check in here for anything in here. Yours might not be the same because this is a revision, but I think it's like two coin turn looking things that you just twist and it comes off. In here it can clog. You want to feel in there pretty good. On the back of the machine there's a hose cuff where it's probably screwed. If it isn't, then you just pull this away and feel in there. If it's clear, you can see through it. To get the hose off, if you clog the hose, that comes up. One smooth motion, pull it away till it clicks. Push the button and pull it some more, and that'll come out. Set it aside. Look through there. If it's clear, see through it. The hose, same story. If it's torn, you can pull it apart and feel along there and see if it's torn anywhere. To get it out, it's kind of a pain in the ass, so I'm going to set you down. On the inside, there's this red tab right here. See that red tab? You push that from the other side or pull it from here if you got strong enough fingers, because it's usually pretty well in there. This is another place it can clog. I'll go ahead and cover that. This here is the dust hatch, and you just close it again. All these seals feel loose, but when the machine's on, it sucks them down pretty good and tight, including this one. I don't think yours has the bin like this. I think this is more on the DC-65s and all, and machines like that. Yours should be like the older square looking one, but feel around in there, feel up in here, feel in here if it's clogged anywhere. To get the hose off, you push that, and then, like I said, it's a pain in the ass, so two-handed job. Pull that, and then you take the hose, and it's gonna fight you, because of course it's gonna fight you, but you pull that. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't make me look like an idiot. Come on now, come on. Ah, there we go. Okay, so then the hose comes off like that. Feel around in here, make sure it's not plugged. You can, again, if the hose is clear, you see right through it. Feel in here. There's two little keyways lining it back up right there and right there, those little notches, and you just line them up where they're supposed to go in there like that, and then push until it clicks like that, and then it's set. Set you down. We're gonna go ahead and These sometimes are a royal pain to get to line up. That was pretty lucky of me to do it there. But, man, 3 times in a row. Man, I'm lucky today. But if it doesn't, don't be scared of it. You're not going to break it. Give it a shove. Push it back down. Close that. Emptying your bin, you push here. Of course, I'm sure you already knew that. Let's go ahead and put the dust hatch down before I break it. Push it once, comes away, empty it, push it with the same button. If it doesn't want to, then like this will bend into this, you know, right there. If it doesn't, then you can take your thumb and you can push this down. And if it still doesn't want to, once you get it open, you can file this red piece down into more of like a wedge knife shape, and it'll get under there. And if need be, you can file this down smoother. I had to do that on my last bin. And put that on, lay that down. The C-clip goes on, and it's kind of got a curvature to it, if I'm putting it on correctly. That ain't right, the other direction. Okay, so the other direction, and then it will line into those two other direction. I did have it right. Everything's going to fight me when I try and be instructional, and it does like that. And this is how Dyson has you put it back on. Ow! Damn! That just got me on the leg. Anyhow, line that up right there, and push. And it'll click in like that. And then we'll go ahead and stand the machine back up. Of course, we got to put the rug plate on, unless you're an idiot like me. The rug plate is not that hard to get on. Try and prop this somewhere. Even like this, you just... There's kind of these little tabs down at the bottom where they line up, and you just line them. You line those little tabs up with the other little plastic tabs, and in it goes. Push those down, it locks in place. Set the machine up. And now, vacuuming with a Dyson is kind of different, because you'll notice on yours how there's this pretty major blind spot right here where the drive is to it, and it doesn't get agitated right there. So when you're vacuuming, kind of want to treat it like a lawnmower. Helps to have it plugged in. Kind of want to push it like a lawnmower. Turn it on, recline, and that's on by default. Every time you turn it off, you can turn it off and turn it back on, and it resets itself. Now when you're going, go back, go forward, go back. Notice how there's that bit there that didn't get agitated. Line up the end of the head with that, and rinse and repeat, and you get those nice overlapping, even, beautiful carpet lines. When you're trying to get under something, like say, I'll do this toe kick here, but this also goes for the same for the edge of walls. You want to get under something, you kind of move it like that and push forward, and it'll follow you pretty obediently. But I'm going to show you a thing to that over here. Turn the brush roll back on, and when you're going on an edge, you kind of do that. But when you pull it backwards like that, it's going to try and follow you away. So you go forward like that, and then backwards like that. And that way it'll hug that edge a little better. When you're reclining these, notice I didn't do that right. Let's turn it off. When you try and set these back up, listen to the clicks. 1, 2. And that's when it's set up good and proper, and it won't fall over. But if you just kind of set it up to where it doesn't really lock, I'll try and... where it doesn't really lock in, about like that. Damn it. I'm good at this. I'm too good at this. Well, and when it doesn't lock, it'll fall straight back over. And so you've got a 1, 2, and when you push it up, you kind of want to do this with it. And that'll usually guarantee it's set in. You don't have to, you don't have to He-Man it. You don't have to attack it. You just, that's all it takes. And that's everything you should know about your new Dyson.